In the year 1951, the first of the Foundation novels was released. The basis of the Foundation series was the idea that psychology, mathematics, and statistics could be incorporated to study large population segments to make accurate predictions about the future. This was an interesting premise that data could be leveraged to make predictions. Welcome to Big Data, circa 1951. Fast forward to 2015. With the advances in computing, mathematics, and data collection, segmentation and granularity allow us insights that were previously not possible. The domain of big data and big data analytics has improved our ability to recognize, analyze, and predict multiple facets of the human existence, including human behavior, which on and by itself is harmless. But what happens when this is leveraged, ostensibly for crowd control measures? Where is the line between studying human behavior and influencing it? Let us consider, as an example, a recent conversation I had with a relative. We were on the topic of driverless cars and how data was being leveraged to relieve us of the tedium of driving. We were excited at the prospect of vehicles operating under the speed limit, of the order this would bring to the travel experience, and the benefits accrued by allowing everyone the ability to own and ride a vehicle. The conversation then veered towards manual driving versus driverless cars. What would happen should a human choose to override the defaults and commandeer the car instead? What is the extent of this manual override? Will the vehicle still be governed by sensors and GPS and other real time data instruments? Or can human instinct take over? What happens if the vehicle were to rear end another vehicle and the brakes weren't pressed on time? Would the machine take over based on data available, or would the vehicle be allowed to crash? Where is the fine line between data dependence and free will? One of the questions posed in the Foundation novels was just this, and it is an issue that we grapple with even today. It is moral dilemmas like this that are the bedrock of the whole debate on ethics in big data. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. A truism that everything can be proved or disproved using statistics. In any situation, there are three sides to every story: yours, mine, and the truth. And the current argument is that we can reach closer to the truth faster by leveraging data. But what happens when the data is skewed? Any skew in data will skew the result. Or, if the result parameters are changed, the same data can drive a completely different result. Predictive models are being set up and used to drive everything, from cars to policing to governance. The Internet of Things and information and communication technologies create real time data that is useful for analysis. These data mountains are sifted through in real time to make intelligent decisions. And that begs the questions: what are the controls and oversight to govern and monitor this data? What happens should the data be faulty or the model driving the predictions based on false premise? What happens if the data is incorrectly interpreted? Finally, the data itself. We source data from multiple different sources in multiple different formats. With increasing digitization, data formats available for processing are ever increasing. The question that begs to be asked then is, how do you ascertain the validity of this data? We know for a fact that wars have started on account of bad data. We also know that in the era of social media, it doesn't take long before the Gobelian principle of repeating a lie multiple times makes it accepted as the truth. And this data feeds into models that make real-time decisions impacting real people. If the base data itself is improper, what happens to the models that are built on top of this? The question we need to ask ourselves is, who guards the guardians? Thank you.